It's day 8, we've read 3,169 verses, and that means we're 10% of the way through! Absolutely brilliant! Let's read Leviticus! It's hard enough getting through Leviticus 1 to 5, and then I got to chapter 6, verse 6, and I was like, oh my days, I must owe like a zillion rams. So what the heck is actually going on here in Leviticus? Well, cast your mind back over the last 7 days. God made the whole world, and then he chose a person to show the world what he is like, and then he showed that person where to go, and he makes him really prosperous, and then he gets loads of descendants, and all of those descendants become slaves, and God's like, I don't want them to be slaves! So he rescues them all with Moses and some of the most extraordinary miracles and signs and wonders that anybody's ever seen. God then establishes how important it is for us to worship him properly when he shows us all those instructions about the tabernacle. And hopefully up to this point you've got the impression that God is super powerful, he's in charge, and he wants us to be close. Leviticus is all about what the Israelites had to do to be close to God. So that's why the priests have to know exactly what to do and exactly how to dress. And chapter 10 is absolutely crazy because it shows you this is what is going to happen. If you don't do it properly, you're going to get fried. If you get too close to fire without protection, you'll get burnt. In the same way, you can't get too close to the holiness of God without being holy yourself. And that's why he gives them so many specific instructions, because he doesn't want them to die. I gotta say though, not a fan of chapter 13 and 14. It's the 30th of March 2020 right now, so it was well interesting to see that social isolation is a biblical idea. No Netflix though, so that is brutal. But then it starts talking about boils and burns and raw flesh and itches and white spots and little hairs in sores. I mean, what can we say? It's very thorough. Tune in tomorrow for bodily emissions.